to appreciate you for taking your time to be with us today. We do not take it for granted because we know without you, there cannot be incentive. You are us. And without further ado, I'd like to welcome our director, who is always behind the saying that without you guys, there could not be incentive.
The time now is almost 9 a.m. The weather looks good, and the tailwind on our side. And we're expecting to end this session by about 11:30. And the weather looks good. The weather in Nairobi is clear, and with a high of 25 degrees expected for this afternoon. We believe that the weather will cooperate, and our team, our cabin crew, have already come round and have already given you breakfast. And the in-flight movie will begin shortly after this. So before we end, I'll talk to you again before we end our session this morning. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
I want to welcome Miss Louise Ajung, very eloquent, who will be able to take you through what we do, what we offer. Welcome, Louise.
Welcome to flight ITL 231996. Passengers on board, will not have turbulence today. Sindio? Yes. So, as I said before, my name is Ojunga Louise from the marketing department, and I'm going to give you an overview about incentive travel. I'm going to take you through an introduction to who we are, what we do, what we want you to see as incentive travel. So, okay, technology. It's okay. So now on the screens you will see our services. So our services, of course, you're familiar with them. We do air ticketing, we do hotel reservations, we do conferencing and audiovisual services, courtesy of our sister company. We also do MICE, so meetings, conferences, events. If you think about that team. MCE and Mary and Humphrey over there, they're your MICE team. If you think about airport transfers, they're also the same team that do that. We also have cruises. So cruises is a new feature for us. We do cruises too. We do tailored tours and safaris. And then we have travel insurance and visa assistance processing. So for air ticketing, of course, it's our primary business. And what we focus on is to get competitive prices, to get convenient itineraries and personalized service. Apart from that, we always also work hard to get, an extensive knowledge of what is expected of air ticketing. We keep you up to date with that information. We also try and work hard to secure the best available flight options for you. Then next is our hotel and accommodations feature. So anywhere in the world, we can always give you accommodation. We have a platform that works well for us. So in case you're traveling to Europe, we have accommodation there. In case you're traveling to Middle East, we will get you a hotel there. And you know the good thing about Incentive Travel Limited? We have DMCs. We have partners in those countries who can actually assist us from that end. Then next, we go to the airport transfers. So for airport transfers, this is like part of the meet and greet feature. We'll greet you. We have an office at the airport, depending on the vehicle you want, depending on your budget. If you want VIP treatment, if you want the package for differently abled people, we always got you there.
I'm glad to see all of you here, and we are really blessed to have you as our clients, as our customers, as our friends, and you become part of us. You are family. At no given time, I go to visit a client as a client. I go more as a family, and it makes us gel more and open up to each other and even help each other at any given time. At Incentive Travel, we always urge to give our clients lots of value adds. And part of these value adds include cutting costs. And we do the cutting costs in cooperation with our partners, mostly airlines and hotels. Today we are blessed, we are lucky to have two of our airlines who really help us give you the good rates that help you cut costs. We have KLM, who will show us how Bluebees helps us cut costs. I'm sure all of you, if not all, are members of Bluebees. And if you are not a member of Bluebees, I will come along and ensure that you become a member, because you are losing so much. Bluebees has so much to offer, and Liz from KLM Air France will tell you more about it.
Indeed, this has been an energy meeting from top to bottom. Glad to see that, in fact, the director can be able to transfer the same to the rest of the team. And I can attest that Incentive Travel is really a team with professionalism and a lot of energy and information. Yeah? So we are here to offer you business solutions, as Diana has said. And I would like you to indeed ask yourself, would you like to fly for free? Would you like to fly for free? It's very simple. First of all, I'd like you to enroll on our Bluebees program, which we call the Bluebees, actually it's just called Bluebees. It's blue and it's business, so Bluebees. It's an Air France KLM savings and loyalty corporate program. We earn credit, you earn credits. And by this I mean when you travel, every time you travel, you get to earn points, and these points are called credits. So these credits are like cash, yeah? So this cash gives you instant savings for your company's travel budget. So everyone is looking at saving costs, yeah? So if you want to save costs, of course, you look at programs that can be able to assist you on that front. So if you're not enrolled, as Diana has said, it's a free membership program. You don't get charged for it. So all you need to do is contact us through Diana. We'll be able to guide you through that so that you can enroll on that. And the validity for Blue Credit is actually 2 years. You can be able to enjoy, to use the credits on Air France, KLM, and our partner airlines. So what do you benefit from the program? Of course, savings. We keep pressing the word savings because this is what every company is looking for. Saving on cost, saving on every shilling that you can ever get. Especially now after COVID, everyone is really looking at how much can we save as an organization. Some have even gone back to doing webinars just to avoid the travel. However, we are encouraging them to say that, well, if you continue to fly, you can still get something to save for your organization at the end of the day, and you earn free tickets because at the end of the year, maybe you've accumulated enough credits for your team to travel for free. You won't need to pay any shilling. So these credits, actually you can spend them on free tickets, upgrades. Say for example, you are on economy and you feel like you want an opportunity to experience the business class seat, and you have enough credits in your account, you can be able to upgrade easily using the Blue credits.
Travelport is a travel technology partner. We have partnered with Incentive Travel for more than 26 years, and we are glad to see their growth over the years to become who they are today. And we are also delighted that they have a big base of clientele, and we are happy to know that they are satisfying this market and satisfying you in your daily travel arrangements. You may not really know what happens behind the scene. We actually integrate more than 490 airlines, which we give them a platform and a window to sell, so that from one central point they can manage all the bookings. That not besides, we also support suppliers. You've just heard Air France KLM is one of them with their various services like what they've just said, Bluebees. All those kind of services are actually supported through the platform to ensure that you don't lose those credit points and the benefits that you accrue. We are happy to partner with them and support them as they support you in delivery of the travel on the travel space.
First of all, I would like to thank Incentive, from the director, the teams for organizing things. I think it's a very exciting event, and I want to confess, I think since COVID, I think that was, the last one was in 2019. I'm glad to see all of us back here. And let me also recognize Incentive being one of leading travel agents in the market, so close to our heart as an airline. And for today, I think I want to share something which is very new and the very most newest product to KQ. And this is our new loyalty program, as by the names goes, Asante Rewards. As you've seen, we have dubbed it the most awaited loyalty program in Africa. As you all know, Kenya Airways proud itself by connecting Africa to the rest of the world and the rest of the world to Africa. Out of our 43 destinations, 37 actually are in Africa. And the more reason why we thought it will be important for us to come up with an own loyalty program which will be more compatible within the most footprint that we have within Africa, because as you all know, probably we have been jointly with KLM Air France riding on their loyalty program, Flying Blue. However, we did realize we have been losing some opportunities within the continent of Africa, and that's the reason why we have come up with this. To enroll on our KQ www.kenya-airways.com, up there's a big icon loyalty program. Once you hit on it, it's actually open for you the Asante Awards page for you to register. And if you are registered, you're also able to log in and administer your account from there.
It's time for adventure. It's flight camera action. Sit back, relax, be keen, and ensure you get whatever the presentation is all about, and I'm sure everyone will go smiling. The keen you are, good for you. Thank you. Also, we also have our services, which is leisure, be leisure, tours and safaris. So most of the people say, I'm going, like, for example, for a conference in Morocco, but we tell you as Incentive Travel, we are going to offer you packages, like you can have like 2-3 days, and we'll always have a solution for you. When it comes to accommodation booking, we do it across the world. Anytime you are booking your flight, even if you are going to the most interior place in the world, we are always there to sort you. We are also good in meetings and conferences. As you can see, we have our sister company, PS Audiovisual. When you come to Incentive Travel, it's a one-stop shop, from organizing all the way to ensuring the bookings for accommodation, for transfers, for the system. And you can see the way the presentation is so good. It's good thing they're the ones who are handling us today, so you are able to see the job they do. We also offer milestone events. With this time and generation and era, we have learned to appreciate ourselves, which is one thing that we cannot let it, we must advertise to our clients. And so as Incentive Travel, we sell out memories. We don't sell out packages, but memories. You sit down, relax, when going through your Instagram, your gallery, you're going to just smile. Also, we have team building, which are mostly headed by our MCE. We usually, the most recent event we had is NCBA. We took them 3 groups at Voyager. We took the whole of Voyager, starting from the flights, accommodation, team building, and we have professional facilitators. It comes in even with insurance. So don't worry, God forbid, in case you have a fracture or fallen heart, we got you covered. Yeah. Also, our tours and safaris, the most frequent destination, if you didn't know, it's Amboseli. The thing that sells Amboseli the most is the Mount Kilimanjaro, the ambience, and also the heads of elephant. And did you know Amboseli have a dam? Did any one of you know? Did you know it had flamingos? You didn't know. So those are the things. So you find Amboseli, it's like one park, you can see it, hopefully all the big 5. We also have the famous Masai Mara. Who will tell me, why is Masai Mara famous? Raffle. Why is Masai Mara famous? And it happens when? Umekula voucher mingi. Yeah, so the migration, what happens right now, it's happening down at there. It has started at Sand River, and it started yesterday. The wildebeest come from Tanzania into Kenya, either late June or in July, and then they start going back in September. Yeah, so those are the ones of the attractions that we do. We also have the Nairobi National Park. Sometimes the corporate, you're hosting a conference in Nairobi, and you'll ask yourself, where will our visitors go after the conference? Maybe they have an extra day or two. We do customized packages. Nairobi National Park, we can customize for you a half-day package. We can also give you excursions in Nairobi. We have milestones events. Also a milestone, it depends on how you see it. To Helen, a milestone might be a wedding. To me, a milestone might be a baby moon. So, good thing we offer that. One, we give, recently in 2021, we hosted a wedding at the Great Rift Valley, a garden wedding. Did you know Incentive Travel is a destination wedding company? You didn't know? Yeah. So, we also had another one. So that one was in Naivasha. In 2022, we had a bush wedding. It was at Angama Mara. Anybody knows about Angama? It's one of the high-end properties. We took the whole of it. And this year, we are lucky to have another wedding. In October, it will be at Marura, Mana. Yeah, I need to say slowly because of my region. So, honeymoon. We also do honeymoon packages, both inbound and outbound. And most of our packages, underline the name must. Ikikosa kwa package, come for me. We must give you a spa for two, spa treatment for two. Before mwanzie maisha, so you know, when you hit the ground running, there's no turning back. Yeah, so that's a must. If either you will ever meet with Diana or Louise, and you're doing a referral for a honeymoon, either for you, your children, or a friend or a colleague, if a spa treatment for two misses, let Diana and Louise come for us as the tours department. That one is a must. We also offer graduation packages. To each and every parent, it's a success to see your kid become successful, and that's why we wake up every day early to ensure we give them the best. So how about your kid has graduated with a very, maybe an A, let me call it even a D, because all kids we have they have their own different strength. Why we give you an opportunity to offer them a party. That is, we can even arrange for you a dinner in Nairobi, a lunch in Nairobi, so that they feel appreciated. Because in this life, everyone loves and likes to be appreciated. When it comes to birthdays, that's a milestone, turning 1 year plus. You might decide, even us as incentive, we can organize a surprise, either for family, friend, colleague, because also that's a milestone you've been able to achieve. Also, baby moon, as they say, we need to unleash the baby bump. Maybe at the beach, outbound, at Cape of Good Hope. You start dropping the photos on Instagram, and don't forget to tag Incentive Travel, so that wanajua sisi wa rahisi. They know we offer service. Yeah, we don't offer a holiday, but memories.
Which is a phenomenon in the Rift Valley that has affected all the lakes in the Rift Valley. It's a phenomenon that has also affected all the birds. What has happened within the Rift Valley, in the Rift Valley part of Kenya?
Countdown. Jalikiwa, but ni sawa tu. You, the lady in blue.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I don't know the name of the phenomena, but I can describe what has been happening.
Excuse, no. We want the name. Okay.
Essentially, what has been happening is like the lakes are overflowing.
Yeah.
I think if some of you remember when you were younger, when you visited Baringo, you went to see Lake Baringo, And then there used to be an office park and everything. Now it's no longer there, it's in water. And I think it's because of the geological stuff that's happening. I don't know what the word is, but yeah.
Oh, she's right.
She's right.
She's right, yes.
But
Somebody else also had something to say?
it's flood.
I think the phenomena is siltation, where we have a lot of silt which is accumulating, which is also causing the rise in the sea level, or the lake level.
They're right, but also climate change is contributing a lot to that with the rising water level. Yeah.
There's a fault line that's opening up along the Rift Valley, and that's causing the waters to,
That one, hata mimi niko but sijui.
There is what we call the tectonic plates. They are moving and it's worldwide, and especially at around Narok. Sometimes you get the road is splitting at some point, and also I think Lake Nakuru waters are moving, Elementaita, sometimes because of that, whatever we experience, so that we get the Rift Valley. So the plates are also moving, what we call the tectonic plates. Yeah.
But I would say the lady here has given a more clearer picture. What's happening is that all the lakes, like for example Lake Nakuru, if you've been to Lake Nakuru, James knows Lake Nakuru very well, you'll find that the gate is no longer there. Where President Kenyatta used to have a place where he would go and look at the animals, it's all underwater. And so Bogoria, you go to Lake Bogoria to go and see the lake, the hot springs, it's only one little one we saw. And so all this has changed the ecosystem of that area. But I would say she probably gave me a much clearer answer of what I was looking for.
Oh, she deserves the voter.
We create memories that people can't help but talk about later. It just so happens we do it in events, but even if I was in manufacturing, I'd create a memorable experience. If I was part of KQ, I'd create a memorable experience. Even if I was selling tissues and toilet paper, that still needs to stand, because as humans, it's the emotion that we remember that relates to you. Personal experience, telling a story, emotional attachment. And I'll show you how we've demonstrated that in the next slide. So under PSAV, we do four things, four things. And if you don't remember anything I've said today, these are the four things that we offer. We have PS Live, PS Translation, PS Production, and PS Creative. So practically, what does that look like? In case you were to do an engagement. You can go to the next slide. So PS Live, if you want to do a live event, physical event, that sound system, what you're hearing, what you're seeing is the live aspect of an event. Lighting, stage, whatever it may be. That's part of creating a memory. But it's not enough. You won't remember this screen after, wouldn't you? You won't remember. There has to be something layered on top, which brings us to the next one. The next one is PS Production. You know, now in this day and age, people do hybrid meetings. We would have easily had someone dialing in online and engaging with us. So that's the hybrid side. And it's important to think, when you're thinking of a hybrid event, you are a physical audience and the people online are a different physical audience. We've all attended webinars. Please raise your hand if you've attended a webinar. Put it on pause and go on to do your own things, please. Tell on yourself now. I want to see. Put your hand with confidence. Mary told us we'd be confident. Who has gone onto a webinar, logged on, and left it? We are all to blame. There's a reason why. There is a science behind engaging you on an online capacity. I need to realize that your child will come and distract you. So I can't have the camera blurry. Utachoka nayo. I can't just have the MC moving around and not even interacting and talking with you on the online side. It's part of creating that memory. The second last one is PS Creative. And under PS Creative is where we create an immersive experience, an immersion of experience. And there's a practical way I want to demonstrate that. And I want you to envision that we are flying in the clouds. My graphics team, I hope you're ready. Imagine that you are in the sky. Breathing, silently, moving. And as you do that, you hear something in the background. You hear something in the background. Je cache ma lumière sur ces manteaux noirs. Cet échappe rouge s'échappe. Je cache mon cœur sous ma carapace. J'ai bien trop peur qu'il ne se lasse, qu'il ne se casse. Je lis dans le journal, écrit en lettres capitales, un monstre à Paris. Je suis à part. Je suis à part, je suis à part, Raymond à part, vous à Paris, vers minuit, un monstre à Paris. Je cache ma peine sur ces mélodies, sur ces quelques notes qui soulèvent ma vie. Je cache mes espoirs, je le dis, c'est mieux. J'ai bien trop peur qu'ils ne s'en vont, car je suis un monstre à Paris, un monstre à Paris. Which brings me to my last section of what we do, translation, multiple languages. This song has a lot of weight in it. Let me read it in English so that you can hear it. I hide my light inside a cloak of night, beneath the red scarf and the hat. The pearl of my heart locked within a shell, too afraid to let go, too afraid to let it show. And all the headlines read for the whole world to see, a monster in Paris. I fall apart, I fall apart. I did appear beneath the light. I hide my pain in a melody. It's as if notes I sing set me free. I keep all my dreams locked under lock and key. I'm so afraid that they will fly away from me. Imagine the weight of understanding a language affects the experience. And that's what PS translation does. That encapsulates the experience. We will make sure that your visuals are taken care of through PS Live. In case you want to dial in online, we have PS Production. If you want people to feel something, I'm so happy you said it explains. There is a feeling, even though you didn't understand the word, that means my work is done at an afanikate. Because you need to create this in your own brands. It should not just be a post you do on social media. COVID taught us we need to engage as humans. We all got a bit weird during COVID, even engaging with other people. You don't know how to engage with people because we are human in nature. So if you don't bring the humanness into your brand, how will people relate and make it memorable? You spend millions on a huge event, but without bringing in these aspects of emotional attachment, storytelling that Martha Karua did, it won't settle in. You've just spent money for it to go shoo. So, to the next and last slide, I ask you, how do you want to be remembered? How do you want your brand to be remembered? Do you want to create an energy, an emotion that is created through audiovisual? Ni mataa, by the way. Mataa zinasaidianga sana. But it has to start with you. And if you want to learn the science behind creating an experience, PSAV, 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 PSAV.
You're jumping straight to the raffles. Hope you have carried your lucky charm, or you woke up today on the right foot.
It has been a good event, and before we say the last remarks, I would want to call the CEO just to say a very short word, then we close. Mr. Kiro, stand here. Now we tell incentive. Now you tell incentive what I told you. When they sit, we stand. And when they stand, we stand out. When they stand out, we become outstanding. That is incentive, and that is why we want to give you outstanding service. Mr. Q will say a short word, then we close.
Makofi! Thank you so much. I don't think I need to add more. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being here with us. Those who came early, Lillian, yes, thank you. You are the first here. And mine is just to say thank you. Thank you to each one of you. Washika, we come a long way. And many of you who've been with us, have supported us even during COVID. And each one of you, we say asante. I want to say a special thank you to my team at Incentive and at PSAV. Without them, there is no way Incentive can run. And I think they have done a good job, haven't they? So your support, so Incentive, please give a round of applause to our clients. Together with PSAV. And so all I wanted to say is to thank you, but more especially to thank God, for He's the one who has enabled us to be where we are today. Yesterday things looked very bleak, but we know that the future is bright, and we will continue to be outstanding.
You know that the junior said, you do not have to see the whole staircase. The only thing that you need to do is to take the first step. And without your support, we would not have the energy to take the next step. So your unwavering support has made us to wake up every day and have an energy to take the next step. So we thank you. We also want to thank you for trusting in us, and I think that is why we are all here. If you did not trust in Incentive, definitely you would not be here. So thank you so much. Feel much appreciated. To our partners and our sponsors, we also want to thank you so much. Your collaboration with us has made us to become outstanding, and that is why our clients trust in us. Without your support, probably we would not be here, and we also want to thank you. I will not mention you one by one. We also want to thank the team that was behind the planning of this event, the Incentive team, Diana, who I think was the leader of that team. Joy, these people worked so hard to make this event a success, and I cannot go without thanking them. Our MCs, MCG and MCE, thank you so much. The presenters who have stood here to talk to us, we thank you so much. Our sister company, PSAV, you guys rock, yeah? You guys rock. They rock. Tuambie they rock. Tuambie you guys rock. You guys rock. Yes. So we also want to thank the facility partners who have been here to serve us. Thank you so much. And with that few, we want to thank you and we want to wish you all the best as you travel back to either your office or home or wherever you're going to go. We want to thank you. We want to, like she said, where is the lady who said that every time you go somewhere, you take a good picture, you tag us on your socials. We will expect the gesture of referrals from wherever you go, your clients, your friends, your families. We'll be waiting for those referrals. We are ready and committed to give them an outstanding service. Like Mary said, we don't sell packages. We sell memories.
Hey, I work for a company called Hatch Technologies, and we've been working with Incentive Travel since our inception. Our company is 3 years old, and we've worked with them even in the company we were before. That's where we got them from. Seeing us carrying them to our new company, it means that it's a good organization. Their customers are the ones who come back to them. They don't need to go back to them telling them that you need to use our services. So they are the best in the field, I must say. They keep up doing the good work. We as customers, we are happy and we appreciate whatever they are doing.
Today was a beautiful morning, ending at noon. We've learned a lot, we've enjoyed a lot, and above all, the meal was really nice. Thank you, Pan-Afri. We've been working with Incentive for the last 5 years plus. Yeah, their services have been really good. They have been really supportive. We have someone on call for us for 24 hours. We have never gotten stranded. And I would like to recommend that if you need a travel agent, Incentive, anytime. Thank you.
Today's event was very educative. It was very nice and I really enjoyed it. Incentive, hoye, hoye. And I suggest that the event should be continuously.
What can I say about today's event? I believe today's event was smoking. I think from the turnout, the engagement with our customers, one of our values or our mission statement is providing outstanding customer intimacy. And that's really getting to know who they are, meeting them at their point of need, and our vision is to be the preferred business and leisure provider in East Africa. So we're not asking we are going to be the biggest or the best, but the preferred. So when you think of travel, when you think of leisure, you think Incentive Travel. So today has been an absolutely amazing day. The engagement with our partners, the airlines, Travelport, our service provider as far as technology is concerned, and each one of our customers who actually came, took their time. We had a huge turnout. And for me, I want to thank God for each one of them and for our sister company, PS Audiovisual, who create memorable experiences through the services that they provide as far as audiovisual is concerned. For me and my team, Diana, Joy, Francis, and everybody at Incentive is to say thank you. Without you, we cannot have pulled this off. So there is great opportunity for us to work in the future, being innovative, being creative. We'll be rolling out some opportunities with organizations within the Africa region, in the DRC, in Rwanda, and a couple of other African countries. including inbound traffic from Europe and from the US. So these are some of the things that we will be doing as incentive travel to provide outstanding customer intimacy that provides memorable services for our customers.